This is day 2 of the Metta Olympics and it's the culmination of a week of Dharma talks and events. Across today, we have an exhilarating lineup of speakers who are representing a diverse Buddhist traditions. And yeah, really lovely to be co-emceeing with my dear friend, John Kerrison.
So to open the session today and tell us a little bit about the Metta Centre, it's our pleasure to welcome Tina Ng to the podium to welcome us all to day 2 of the weekend's events. Come on up, Tina. Thank you.
Yes, and Tina's the founder and the director of the Metta Centre. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you to amazing MCs, and good morning, everyone. Good morning to those who are here in person as well as those in Sydney online. And for those who are joining us overseas, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you may be. My name is Tina, and I have such a pleasure to be able to open today's event. So welcome back to day 7 of the week-long Metta Convention. Today is our final day in an extraordinary week of Dhamma and friendship. And what a program we have for you. But first, I wish to pay my respects to the Triple Gems, the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha. And to all the venerables joining us today, I pay my respects to you as well. And to all the devas and divine intervention who has made this conference possible, thank you. And I pay my respects to you as well. So whilst this conference is being broadcasted live across the world, we are physically located here in Bankstown. And this is also the place where I grew up and have called home for many years. But this place was first home to the Darug and Eora people, who have been here for thousands of years before European settlement. And I wish to acknowledge this and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. Bankstown is now home to so many migrant communities who now share on this great Aboriginal land. We are also meeting here at the Western Sydney University, made possible because of their generosity in sponsoring this event. Because initially we were going to host this event at the Metta Centre. I think that place would probably fit about 45 people. This hall can fit 150 people. So through some very kind-hearted people and likely divine intervention, the university agreed to sponsor us to host our week-long convention here, including a Friday night dinner where Metta Centre and 4 other Buddhist organisations offered free meals to over 150 people, along with performances and speeches from each of these temples. So imagine we made use of the whole floor. In one area, we had the Ministry of Nirvana with their home-cooked Sri Lankan food. In another, we had Nan Tien Temple offering Chinese food. The Association of Engaged Buddhists cooked Malaysian, and Jongbopsa Korean Buddhist temple cooked K-food, which is to give K-pop a run for its money, making Korean pancakes and dumplings. So we had such a good night, and the night was just overflowing with joy and generosity. Actually, Metta Centre really showcases what Metta Centre's all about. And the Metta Convention also showcases what Metta Centre is all about. Firstly, we love food and how it brings people together. We love collaborating with other organisations and supporting all Buddhist organisations to succeed. And sometimes it's hard for temples to organise an event on their own. But in joining forces, it's possible to help promote these temples. And also it's possible to make events such as the Metta Convention happen because we are all working together. And it helps us build our friendships with other Buddhist organisations. And this is how we build harmony and connections in our community. So for those who are listening all over the world, I hope you can reach out to your local community and you can build those connections to really help work together, and we can make extraordinary things happen and help share the Buddha's teachings to benefit all our communities. Another aspect of Metta Centre is we are always finding ways to make Buddhism accessible, relevant, and to be socially engaged. We want our events to reach Buddhists, not only to benefit Buddhists, but also to benefit non-Buddhists, students, and even people from other faiths. Everyone is welcome, regardless of their background, their faith, any of those ages. So we want to be out in the community, such as at universities and libraries, and bring Buddhism to where people are. We also offer temple tours and retreats in other centres, so we can bring people to these incredible Buddhist places that the general public might not otherwise visit. We also strive to keep our events free because we don't want costs to dissuade anyone from learning Buddhism. We try to make our events interesting and innovative, and we are always open to trying out new ideas. So this is us. This is Metta Centre, made up of some incredibly loving, kind, and skillful volunteers, and with connections to other Buddhist organisations and teachers who all want to make the world a much better place. So I hope you all enjoy the final day of this Metta Convention, and I hope wherever you are in the world, just know that down under, in this land of kangaroos and cute fat wombats, there are some very sincere Dhamma practitioners who will open our hearts to you as our friend. So I hope you enjoy this convention, and may you all be well and happy. Thank you.
Good morning again, all. John here, one of your co-MCs today. Thank you, Tina, for that lovely welcome. For an official ceremony of sorts, we're pleased to welcome Venerable Bhante Sujato back to officially open day 2 of the Metta Olympics weekend. Bhante will lead us in some chanting. Bhante Sujato is a former musician who became a monk in the ascetic forest tradition in 1994. Bhante Sujato founded the Santi Forest Monastery in 2003, which became a Bhikkhunī Monastery, Vihara, in 2012. Bhante Sujato, along with his teacher Ajahn Brahm, have been central in re-establishing Bhikkhuni Ordination in the Forest Sangha. Please, for our opening ceremony, welcome Bhante Sujato.
So, good day, everyone. How's it going? Good? Excellent, very good. And to all the folks online, I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that we are not too discombobulated by the change in the daylight savings time. Anyway, so to kick off the day 2 of the wonderful Metta Convention here in Bankstown, let me begin by reciting the verses of auspicious blessing. Jayanto bodhiya mule sakyanang nandivardhano evang tavang vijayo ho hidaya sujaya mangale aparajita palanke si se patavipokare abhiseke samba buddhana agapato pamodati sunakatang sumangalang supabhatang suhutitang sukhano sumuhuto chasuyetang brahmachari su padakirnang kaya kamang vacha kamang padakirnang mano kamang Panidhite padakirna nikatantwana labhantate padakirne